Relax. She gave me the cold shoulder pretty quick.
Most girls fall for him in a heartbeat. It's true.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm pretty sure that's just a rumor that he himself created. I don't speak for women, but I think I speak for women when I say no self-respecting woman would ever fall for whatever he was doing in there. I don't think so, bro. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Monster. I was about to say solo leveling. That's right, we are back. Episode 43 of Monster. That's right. Previously, on episode 42, we kept following Grimmer, and we found out that one of the fat guys at the police station was on the case of the old guy getting shot by the woman. Pretty obviously was like kind of suspect, and then called some of his boys, and then they kidnap Grimmer and torture him. It was pretty graphic, honestly, pretty you know, even I had to kind of look away because they did the whole like fingernail thing, and it's like, ooh, they wanted to know where the key to the safe deposit box was, and he didn't tell them shit. So, you know, they kind of really tortured him, and then the woman comes back, and it's pretty obviously not Nina, but it was still a blonde-haired, long blonde hair, pretty woman character who I suspect is either a sister of the twins or the mother of the twins. One of the two. Because I don't think they would create a character, a second character, that looks like a character that they already have, which is Nina. Pretty much the only exception to that is if they're related. In other words, a sister or the mother. But yeah, she just came in, killed Grimmer's captives, and left, apparently. Who knows what she's doing? Grimmer didn't seem to recognize her either, so who the fuck knows, bro? It seems like there's someone else going around doing some shit. Regardless, let's just get into episode 43, shall we?
Where's the crime scene?
Down those stairs.
How many victims?
3 men, detective.
You can start looking for any evidence up here, or anyone suspicious.
But there aren't any people around here.
I said look for anyone suspicious!
But no one's here.
Are you telling me you can't follow my orders because I'm a rookie? Get moving! I'm Detective Sook, Prague Police.
As crime scenes go, this one is pretty brutal. He was savagely beaten to death. So bad we can't even make out his facial features. His face is completely unrecognizable. I guess it's good he had his police ID with him. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to figure out who he was.
Wait a minute. Anytime there is a body that has its face removed, or beaten in, or anything like that, I immediately, no questions asked, I immediately think, oh, the real person is still alive, this is a fake body. You know, it's actually someone else's body, right? Of course, oh, it's very lucky that his ID was with him, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly, because that's how they set it up. The fact is, I think, why would the face be... And the thing is, I thought the detective guy, or inspector, I guess, I thought he was the one who got shot in the head, but apparently not. Which makes me think that maybe one of them got shot in the head, the other two, they faked their deaths, basically, right?
The bodies of 2 other men are over there. We haven't been able to figure out who they are. One took a gunshot to the head. The other was beaten to death like the inspector.
Oh. Preserve the crime scene!
Detective Sook, wait!
Yeah, so I haven't
It's
found
weird.
anyone suspicious yet, sir.
It's so weird. So one gets shot in the head, the other 2 get beaten up? Or beaten to death? What? I'm so confused. So, okay, she comes in, shoots one guy in the head, the other 2 get beaten to death? I don't think she would have done that, which means that something else must have happened. But what, though? There must have been a lot more to it. Detectives suck, baby. Detectives suck.
It stinks! They make fun of me just because I'm a rookie.
You have to work to earn their respect before they'll listen to you.
He's right.
That's not how this works.
Just because you grew up liking cop TV shows doesn't mean you can do the job.
Bro, you don't get made detective just because you apply for it. Bro, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. You actually have to become a police officer first, and then eventually you'll make detective. If you got promoted to detective, that means that they probably saw that you had the aptitude for becoming a detective, hopefully.
Yeah,
Maybe not. Maybe that's not how it works, but like, I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure being detective is like it's like a division in the police force, if that makes sense, right? And they wouldn't put you in this division if you didn't have some of the skills required, right?
How I feel. Inspector Zaman was murdered. He always treated me like I was his own son. When I started, I didn't know anything. But Inspector Zaman was there for me. That man taught me what it takes to be a real detective. I respected him, you know? I will avenge his senseless death if it's the last thing I do! It's so sad. That's a hell of a reward.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
don't,
what are you looking
don't,
It's her, that girl from the
uh,
grocery store.
Huh?
what, who?
I've seen that girl twice when I went to the supermarket.
I don't like him already. I don't like him. I just don't like him. Two reasons. One, I'm not a fan of the whole, like, the naive rookie. I'm not a fan of that, like, trope. I'm not a fan overall. I just don't like it. And secondly, don't look at Nina like that, bro. No, fuck off. Nope. So I might have accidentally pulled my fucking camera. Hang on. Technical difficulties. My camera wire was like kind of loose under my table for some reason, and my leg kind of like pulled on it, and my camera just flew. You know, I have a like shitty webcam, so it's like, whatever. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't like the way he's like. I don't want Nina to end up with this guy, if that makes sense. No thanks,
It was
bro.
after work
No
on
thanks.
TV. That's her. I really wanted to introduce myself to her then, but I didn't. Looks like I've got another chance.
Shut the fuck up, bro. No,
Hey,
no,
don't
no.
even try it. She's way too pretty. to
Exactly,
go
don't
for a
even
guy
try
like
it.
You seriously?
Hello? Hi there. You don't happen to remember me from the supermarket? My name's Jan Suk, and I'm not some random barfly. I may not.
Yeah,
look
you
it,
kinda
but I'm
are.
a policeman. Actually, I'm a detective, but don't be scared of me. I'm off duty now. I just wanted to meet you.
Man, I don't think she's even said a word to him.
Never met a person as kind as he was. Inspector Zaman was an inspiration to me. And his murderer took that great man away from us. I know I'll find a way to bring him to justice. Oh, wow. Here I am doing all the talking. Sorry.
You're passionate about what you believe. You've got to try your best to catch his killer.
Oh, I can't believe this. I finally get the chance to talk to you, and I haven't even asked you about yourself yet. So, what's your name?
I wish I knew my real name, but I don't.
What? Well, maybe I can help you. Yeah, I'll figure out who you are. IDing people is part of my job. Maybe I can guess your name. After all, I am a detective.
A real name. Like, yeah, the whole monster thing where, you know, they don't have a real name, and then they split into two, and then they went their separate ways to look for a name or something, or blah blah blah. But like, she says, I don't remember my real name, which means maybe she did have one, but since they were children, like, she just doesn't remember her original name. You know, she just goes by Nina because that's what the name they gave her. Probably when she was like very young, because they crossed the border when they were like, what, like 10 or something, maybe even less than that.
Name is...
I told you I don't even know my name, so there's no way you can guess it. I'll tell you two things I know about myself. Chedak Bridge and 3 frogs. And that's all I know.
Hey, hold on. Hey, wait! Wait a second. When can I see?
What did we tell you? You blew it.
Next time, try picking one that's not so pretty.
I wonder what the hell Nina is doing. I really do. Because, like, she definitely remembered something, right? And now... And then she left. But now she's, like, going to a bar, just randomly drinking, saying she doesn't remember shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I thought she had some sort of
They
plan.
were both sergeants in the Czech secret police. After the fall of socialism, they went underground and started getting up to all sorts of no good.
After analyzing blood at the crime scene, we found something. Besides Zaman, Marat, and Suacek, we ID'd someone else's blood at the murder scene. Someone with blood type ABRH positive. Judging from the amount of blood we found, we know they were seriously injured. At present, we're trying to actively determine that person's identity.
Oh well.
Give it up, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. It
Mr.
better
Detective,
not. Oh, fuck me.
Did you find your friend's killer? Have any luck?
You know what's weird? The way she's dressing. Have you noticed? Because I have. Maybe it's just a I don't know, visual choice, but like her outfits this time and the last time eerily similar to what I think Johan would be wearing in terms of like the coat. I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right.
But I did get
I don't know what it
information
is.
That might help. The inspector. He was investigating a murder case just before he died. Zaman was busy questioning the man who discovered that crime scene.
Who was he?
Huh?
You know, who was the man who found the bodies?
He seemed nice. He was a tall, skinny-looking guy. He was visiting from out of town. He had this big, heavy duffel bag. A tall, thin man. And he was carrying a big duffel bag. Could it be?
That man being questioned, do you know where he is?
Yeah, I think I do know. I'll call the station and check. Come on, pick up. Huh?
You go get him, Mr. Detective.
Hi, it's Suk here.
So she came here, told him, or essentially led him on to the connection, and then just left? Didn't even have a drink? What the f... I am so lost, I'm not gonna lie. Something weird is going on. Something really weird is going on.
Chedak Bridge and 3 frogs.
Wait, Chedak Bridge. That's over in Mikalska.
Oh.
There they are. If I come here, I bet I'll see her again.
Is that a bar or an inn or something?
Grimmer, Mr. Grimmer. Ah, it says here Mr. Grimmer checked out the day before yesterday in the morning.
There's no doubt. I know exactly who murdered the inspector. It was Grimmer. He slept here in this room.
God. I swear to God, all these police officers are literally insane and dumb. Just because someone is involved does not make them the killer. For God's sake, bro. It's like, you can't just... I know exactly who killed him. It was this Grimmer guy who was seen leaving and was involved and talked to him before. It was 100% this guy, even though I have literally no evidence. I know he's involved, and I know he talked to the victim. Thus, he must be the killer immediately without any evidence. Like, bro, you can't just jump to these conclusions. Fucking police officers, bro, in this show. What the fuck? First it was fucking Lunge just jumping on assumptions, and now this guy? I mean, this guy's a fucking novice, sure, I understand, but like, Jesus Christ, you know?
Chief Detective Patella, I could
It's Suck, by the way. Detectives suck.
Yeah, you really pulled things together here. Great job.
Thanks, Chief.
Now, I'm ordering you to do me a favor here and keep this whole thing top secret.
Huh? But Grimmer killed them. All the clues lead to that conclusion. We can't just let him go.
Just hold on, Detective. This case is a little more complicated than you think it is.
What?
Inspector Zaman had been assigned to a special investigation. It was top secret.
Wait, the inspector was working undercover?
Right. He was investigating former Czechoslovakian secret police agents. Some of them had faked their records and were working as officers on the Prague police force.
Inspector Zaman was working with members of the Czech secret police?
You know those 2 corpses we found with Zaman? Both of them were formerly Czech secret police.
Oh.
And aside from myself and the chief, almost no one knows about this.
So, I can't tell if this is simply another one of Johan's lackeys who is a corrupt detective, because it could very well be, spinning this lie to this novice, to this rookie guy, Detective Suck, to essentially keep him from just blabbering his mouth, right, and telling vital information to other people. Or what he's saying is correct, that the fat guy was actually undercover and not a corrupt police officer. So it's like, what is the truth? Maybe even if I knew the truth, I wouldn't be able to handle it. At this point, I don't know what to believe.
Not a word to anyone about it.
Nope, he's corrupt. No good police officer, no good guy would ever put hand on shoulder like this. It's a classic manipulation tactic. This guy's evil.
Got it?
100%. 100%.
Sir?
By the way, Suk, you happen to find yourself a girlfriend yet?
What?
At the briefing, as you sat there, you had this smitten look. Come on, who's the lucky girl?
She's not really my girlfriend, sir. She just hangs out at this bar where I usually go.
She a pretty girl?
Oh, yeah, she's very pretty.
Well, in that case, introduce me to her. What's the name of that bar now?
I wouldn't feel right about doing that, sir.
But didn't you just tell me she's not your girlfriend?
Well, I suppose that's true, but...
Don't tell me you
She
actually...
sends his regards, honey.
No
Well,
way,
hey,
bro.
he wasn't
No way, bro. No way you told your fucking, your boss where your girlfriend goes. Or, not girlfriend. Jesus, no, ew, what the fuck is wrong with me? No, this is never gonna happen, okay? Fuck off. Where the object of your affection is. There's no way you told your boss that, oh yeah, I have this girl that I like, and your boss is being all weird and be like, huh, tell me where she is, I'll go try. There's no way you just told her. Like, what the fuck? What are you, a cuck? Bro, and what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Jesus, bro.
You really are a beauty.
Who are you?
Glad you asked.
Why is she coming here so often? There has to be a reason. There's no way she would constantly be coming here, sitting at the bar, waiting. Who is she waiting for? What is she waiting for? She's got to be coming here for a reason.
I'm one of Suk's bosses. Patella's my name. We were talking, and he said that there's a real beauty that he meets here. He couldn't come tonight. He's stuck doing a stakeout. How about I buy you a drink? Huh? Hey, come on, honey. Don't leave. Why
Don't
not
touch.
just one little
Don't.
drink?
Oh my god. You're a fucking police chief? No fucking way, bro.
Detective Janacek, it's you. Good morning, sir.
Patella and I had a little chat. He met that girl you're going after. Said she's a real knockout.
Sir, you went to that bar I talked to you about? You didn't do anything to her, did you, sir? Please, say you didn't.
Now, come on, Suk. Don't get so excited, my boy.
Yeah, but everyone at the station knows that Chief Patella here really has a way with women.
Relax. She gave me the cold shoulder pretty quick.
That gal of yours must be a pretty tough cookie. Most girls fall for him in a heartbeat. It's true.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm pretty sure that's just a rumor that he himself created. I don't speak for women, but I think I speak for women when I say no self-respecting woman would ever fall for whatever he was doing in there, in that bar. I don't think so, bro.
I mean, she's a good listener and interesting to talk to. It's fun just to be around her. She's cool.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Someone gave me these. Want a whiskey bonbon?
Nope, I'm off.
Who gave you these? Bag of candies? Deja vu.
Hey, Sook, you want a bonbon?
No thank you, sir. I'm okay.
Hey, hold on a second.
Yes, sir?
Don't say a word to the chief about our tall, thin suspect.
Right.
Why wouldn't you say anything to the chief? If anybody should know who was undercover and stuff, it would be the chief. Detectives wouldn't just they wouldn't be undercover without the chief knowing. Red flag, bro. Red flag. That guy's 100% evil. Well, maybe not evil, but like working for Johan, which is basically being evil.
Looks like a key for a gym locker. Huh?
What's this?
A notebook? What the heck is this? It's got detailed personnel files of everyone that's on the force. Oh, wow. It's even got my whole record in here. There's something missing. 2 files aren't in here. Chief Detective Patella's and Detective Janacek's.
I'm not gonna lie, those names that he said, I completely, like, I don't know who those refer to, because I'm really bad with names.
It appears that Inspector Zaman was conducting an internal investigation. And, as a result, he discovered that Detectives Patella and Janacek worked previously in the old regime as agents for the Czechoslovakian secret police. I think, and it makes me sad to say this, sir, the inspector must have taken all that cash as hush money in return for keeping quiet about the truth.
The implications of this evidence are serious.
I know. I feel sick just saying it.
You need to keep this matter completely to yourself.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk again later. Now return to your regular duties.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah. When you have corruption in the police, it's always a rough time.
Yeah, things have become complicated. We were playing stupid to do what we did. Why did we take a guy like Sook so lightly?
And we haven't even settled the matter with this guy Grimmer that killed Zaman. And now there's an even bigger issue that we have to face.
So then do we offer the rookie money, like we did with Zaman?
If that doesn't work, the only option is, you know...
Whatever it takes. I don't want any trouble for allowing former secret police into the force. From here on, we've got to keep a tighter lid on all of this.
Once Sook's gone.
Damn, bro. The corruption and how far does this shit go? Is everybody who is like high up in the police, is everybody just corrupt?
Things will be as smooth as silk.
Jesus, bro.
I sure could go for a nice drink right about now.
How about a whiskey bonbon instead?
What? No way. No fucking way, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Absolutely no way. There's no way they're gonna die to these candies, right?
They're better than nothing. Besides, these were a gift from a real beauty. Here, Chief.
From a real beauty, he says. I'll talk about this. When they die, I'll talk about this.
I feel like I can't believe in anything anymore.
Why do you say that? What's wrong? I'll help you if you want me to.
I believed in him. I never would have thought that Inspector Zaman could do such a thing.
What happened?
Right now, the only person who I really believe in is you.
Okay. Actually, it's gonna end. It's gonna end, right? And yeah. Okay. The obvious thing to think here is, yes, Nina's the bad guy. oh my god, right? However, first off, we didn't see her give him anything. He said, oh, I got these from a real beauty. Now they're making it seem like they really want you to think that Nina is the killer, but in reality, I don't think it is. I think, most likely, it was the other woman. Like, legitimately, I think it was the other woman, the one that shot. The reason being here is that it's very, like, it's such a obvious red herring, I think. Well, maybe not super obvious, but pretty obvious, right? Pretty much throughout the entire episode, they constantly had these moments with Nina where they constantly called her beautiful and stuff like that. And then, you know, here as well, when they told, when Detective Suck told the superior that, oh, she's a real beauty, right? And then he was like, oh yeah, you are a real beauty, right? And then after here, when the detective is like, oh, I got these from a real beauty, right? It's like they want you to think that it was Nina who gave the candies, but in reality, I don't think it was. Most likely what happened was that he got rejected, Nina just walked out, and then there was someone else, potentially the other blonde-haired woman, who showed up, and then he tried to hit on her as well, and then she gave him the bag of candy. And they're really trying to make it seem like, you know, with last episode, and they're trying to really make it seem like Nina's behind all of this, which I don't think she is. Unless, of course, unless they decided to, I don't know, maybe Nina was a killer or something. I don't know. I want to believe that Nina is not the killer. I want to believe that they're trying so hard to make you think that she is. I think some episodes ago I said that I suspected that Nina, when she was a child, right, in the hospital, and she was going, oh, kill, 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 right? I said that I thought that she killed the doctors, but in reality, I kind of forgot that they ate the candy. I kind of forgot that was that was how they died. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just clear my mind of all my random thoughts, okay? I'm gonna clear my mind, and I'm just gonna go with the basic, okay? I think Nina's innocent. I think they are trying to make it seem like Nina is the killer here, but it's pretty obviously a red herring, I think. That's what I think anyway. That's my opinion. And I think that there's a different blonde-haired woman, potentially the mother, because that is really the only character that we know. We've kind of confirmed is still alive, and she kind of looks like Nina. So now the thing here is, although, right, these three died, right, but there is no way in hell that this was targeted. Which means whoever gave the candies must have just been like, oh, well, if someone in the police station eats them, well, they're gonna die, I guess, right? Like, you can't target someone specific with candy. I mean, you can try, but the likelihood of them eating the candy is not that high, especially when you're trying to kill an adult, an old guy, old men, old like hardened police officers are not ones to typically eat candy, so they're likely to take the bag of candy and then give it to their children when they go home that night, right? So it's like, I don't think giving someone a bag of candy is a good way to specifically kill them, specifically, if that makes sense. On the other hand, okay, you can be like, okay, well, you gave them the bag of candy, and it is likely kind of that they will at least taste one, maybe not the whole bag, right? Like if you give a bag of candy to someone, they might try one, just out of respect, I guess. If someone gives you a gift, you're gonna at least try one of the, like if someone were to give me a box of chocolates, I'm gonna at least eat one of the chocolates, even if I don't like chocolate necessarily, right? Makes sense. So it's like, okay, maybe he was the target, but these two, I don't think they were, right? Like there's no way you could have possibly predicted that he would share the candy with two other guys, right? So it's like, it's half targeted, half random. And even with that same logic, as I said earlier, there's no real guarantee that that your target is going to eat one of the candies. It's such a risk, honestly. And then if they don't eat the candies, maybe someone else eats the candy before you, and then they die in front of you, and you realize, oh, the candy is poisoned. Then whoever gave you the candy is your prime suspect for this, right? So who the fuck gave you the candy? You would recognize their face. Thus, there's a trail. You know. And then another thing I want to say is, there is no way they don't notice this, right? There's no fucking way they don't notice the bag of candy being the cause of the deaths, right? 3 guys dead, bag of candy in the middle of the table. There's no way you don't notice that the bag of candy is poisoned, right? 100% not. So whoever starts investigating the deaths of these 3 now, they have to know that they were killed by the candy. There's no way you would miss that. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think Nina's innocent, but I suppose we shall see potentially in the next episode of Monster. And that is it for episode 43. I hope you'll join me next time.